Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Last video of the day. SleezBall here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you slide down below, hit that like, smash that subscribe. Helps support out a ton. I'm trying to bring you the best fantasy football content to help you win your leagues weekly. And this is going to be a little something different here that you don't see most, content creators do. This is my defense and streamers for kickers and defenses. So I'll give you my top 5 defensive plays of the week, top 5 streamer defenses, top 5 kicker plays of the week, and then top 5 streamer kickers also. And then I'll talk about a couple extra that are on the board and about bye weeks and etc. And let's start balling, baby. Let's dive into it. All right, so here's the board. This is going to be my defense on the top. So top 5 defense. And then I'm going to go to 5 defensive streamers. So this is the top 5 defenses I think overall in the week. And then 5 streamer plays that are most likely on your wire. And then at the bottom tier below where it says ballers and streamers, I will do my top 5 kickers and my top 5 kicker streamers that are, 50% unwavered on your wire at the same time. And at the bottom down here, you're going to see the Bucks, Seattle, Browns, and Chargers. These are all the teams that are on a bye. So obviously the defenses, you're not going to play this week. Heading in to the top defense, I believe, of the week, I'm going to put it as the Baltimore Ravens. Now, these division rival games between the Ravens and the Steelers are always slugfest anyways. But the Steelers' offense looks so horrendously bad. And I just feel like this is going to be the time that the Ravens, they're starting to get a little help in the second. I think they have like 2 guys back out of the 6 they're missing, which is good for them as they're winning games at the same time. But we don't know if Mitch Trubisky's playing quarterback or not. And it's pretty much a rough go right now for the Steelers offense, no matter who, even if Kenny Pickett is out there, I'm not a fan of them at all. Heading over to number 2, the Cowboys play the Niners, so I'm going to stay away from that. I'm going to go right here. Most people have the Dolphins at about 8 or 9 on the defensive ranks. The Dolphins get the New York Giants. Did you just see what Seattle defense did to the New York Giants? This is an absolute smash play for me. I wouldn't even, I don't think anyone's going to have them in their top 5, so this is like my sleeper play in the top 5. Could be a streamer play. They're most likely on your wire. So a great grab tonight if you're looking at it before, right now. So I'm going to put the Dolphins at 2 heading into the week. Number 3, I can't take them out. They're just too good. I know they only got 2 points versus the Cardinals, but the Niner D, I feel like we're going to play, I say we like, I'm a Niner fan. I feel like we're going to play up to the competition, the Cowboys, and come out lights out on Sunday Night Football. I know it is a tough matchup, but I like the Niners at number 3 this week. Number 4, the Philly front line at the LA Rams. It's going to be my number 4 ranked defense. Their front 7 is nasty. They're going to get after it. They're going to stop the Kyren Williams show that happened. It's kind of like an on and off week with Kyren Williams. It's a roller coaster ride, right? 20 points and 6, and the 20 point. So we'll see if he can keep the consistency. I don't see him running very well against the Philly D at all, to be honest. And there's no Cooper Kupp, it looks like, this week. So it's going to be tough sledding. I think Matt Stafford's going to be under a lot of pressure with the weak O-line. Give me the Philly D at number 4. Number 5, Thursday Night Football. The Washington Commanders get the Chicago Bears. So the way I look at this is Denver Broncos last week gave up 31 points, 4 touchdowns to Justin Fields, right? But their defense still got 15 points. They got the pick 6 takeaway. The opportunities for turnovers will be there with Justin Fields playing quarterback right now. He's in that panic scramble mode of 0-4. So give me the Washington Commanders at number 5. Now we're going to dive into some waiver wire streamer defenses right here. My favorite streamer defense of the week is the Detroit Lions versus the awful Carolina offense. I mean, the Panthers, you could honestly stream every defense against the Panthers. It's like the Giants. Bryce Young is not ready. Their offense is looking horrendous. I love the streaming play of the Detroit Lions this week. At number 7, sticking with that Bronco call, man. The Broncos. So Zach Wilson looked better last week. You got to give him that. I mean, but he was at home. I want to see him in Denver, at least produce against even a weaker defense than Kansas City, I believe. Like the Denver defense has not been good all year. They can run all over this defense. They're number one worst versus the run. Pat Surtain has not been good in the pass game like you think. But I still like the opportunity of going up against Zach Wilson any week. I'd take that all day, every day. His consistency's never been there, so this is a definite smash play for me. At number 8, even though the Saints' offense isn't keeping them off the field, their defense is still playing pretty good. And they get the Patriots. The Patriots just scored 3 points. So let's be honest. We don't know if, say the first half goes bad. We don't even know if Mac Jones will come out in the third quarter as a starter. The Patriots defense is decimated, and this could be a runaway game for the Saints. And their defense, when you start to run away, they start to pin their ears back and just boom, come after the quarterback. I think Mac Jones is going to be in a lot of trouble this week. At number 9, they are just flat out nasty, Ben. If they had Aaron Rodgers, this may be the best defense in football. I'm not going to lie. They've just been on the field so much with Zach Wilson that they don't get a chance to really, and they still produce. Like, they still put up average points weekly. Their front seven is nasty. Their corners are nasty. Their safeties are good. The Jets just got to stay off the field. They literally get Denver. This should be a smash on play for the New York Jets 100% this week. I like the Jets a ton as a streamer play this week. And number 5, this team is impressive, man. The Texans. They get the Atlanta Falcons. You've seen Desmond Ridder. You've seen all you need to see with Desmond Ridder. There's nothing really to watch at all. I don't know why he's still the quarterback. Should be Heineke. But if they can stop, and their front has gotten better against the run, if they can stop Bijan and the Tyler Algier show a little bit, this will become an opportunity for picks all day. Desmond Ridder's accuracy is terrible. I mean, he's probably going to be a starting quarterback for 1 or 2 more weeks at this rate. They don't even get first downs. It's super ugly. So that's what I look for, literally with streaming defenses, is spreads, bad quarterback play, and injuries that have happened to the line or, whatever's going on at the time. So that's it for the defenses. Heading down to the kickers. So my 1 and 2 are going to be hand in hand here. This is going to be my 1 of Jake Moody. And my number 2 is going to be Brandon Aubrey from the same game of the Niners-Cowboys. I feel like both these kickers in this game are going to get a massive amount of opportunities because their offenses are so potent and the defenses are so good in the red zone that they'll drive down and they'll lock them up. And I think I'd say that each kicker might even get 3 attempts in this game, maybe more. So I love both these as a 1-2 play. You could put them either way. I mean, Aubrey had 12 last week and Moody had 5, but the Niners scored all the touchdowns. So one way to look at it is like that. But I love both these kickers at 1 and 2. At number 3, Harrison Butker for the Chiefs. They're going to get Minnesota. They are going to bombard them with yards. I mean, this could be a nice 10-plus point game for Harrison Butker also. I mean, especially against the Vikings defense. The Chiefs are going to move the ball nonstop. Should be a high-scoring game. I don't think the Chiefs defense is that good, but it's showed improvement, but I don't know how good it is. So I'm going to put Harrison Butker at 3. Number 4, this guy is just kicking field goals all day. Jake Elliott, number 1 kicker in football. I feel like they're going to score this week, though. I don't feel like they're going to be kicking that many field goals. I mean, they could. They get the Rams. I guess you could put any of these guys in the top 4. I like them all that much this week is a better way to put it. But Jake Elliott's been bombing from 50. I mean, Sirianni has so much trust in him. It's crazy. He'll let him kick from 55, even on like a 3rd and 3. Like, even when they can do the tush push or whatever, the Eagles do with the ball. Jake Elliott is an absolute steal at kicker right now. He's winning leagues weekly or winning matchups weekly. At number 4, it's got to happen sometime. Or number 5, it's got to happen sometime here with Justin Tucker. I mean, it's nothing but PATs. The Ravens are scoring, and he's missed a 60-yarder, missed a 58-yarder, but they're giving him bombs, and he's getting older. I don't know if he still has that 60-yard leg. I mean, he might if the adrenaline's pumping or something, but the Ravens, this should be a smash play right here. This should be against Pittsburgh. This should be a grindhouse game, like I said, with the Ravens defense at the top. I mean, this should be 3+ field goal attempts for Tucker. He's still so good. I can't take him out of the top 5, but if he doesn't start getting some 10-point games here, I'm probably going to drop him down here pretty soon. Number 6. Now, these are going to be streamers. So Tyler Bass right here, you see, he's not going to be on the wire, right? So that's not going to count. Cameron Dicker is on a bye, so he's out. It's going to be Evan Money Mac McPherson. Coming off a 3-point game last week after hitting an 18-point game against the Rams. The Bengals offense just stuttered out. Now they get the Cardinals. This should be a 10-plus game for Evan McPherson. If he is on your wire and someone dropped him because they're angry about a 3-point game, this is the time to pick him up. They're going to see a ton of volume against the Cardinals, either way you look at it. Heading on down to Riley Patterson, who still somehow is on wires. A Detroit Lions kicker in the offense that they have should not be on your wire, but I can't believe he's in some of mine. It's honestly interesting to me. They get Carolina. This should be a run-over game. This should be a Riley Patterson 10-plus game. This should be simple. He's one of my favorite streamers. I mean, the fact that he's not owned is crazy to me that he's even available at the time. Number 8 is going to be Brandon McManus, who was banging him in London. Now, you're going up against the Bills here, so if they do get behind, that's the only worrisome thing here with Brandon McManus is that they're down 17 points or 20 points in the second half. How many field goals are you going to kick, right? I'm hoping that the Jags can stay in this game and that Brandon McManus can flourish, literally by getting points, keeping the game close. It's going to be tough for me to, the Bills look so good, but I'm just taking a shot here on McManus. Group, the rookie for the Saints that came out super hot, kind of fluttered off here a little bit. Like I said, the Saints now get New England, and New England looks terrible, but New England does lock it up in the red zone. I could see the Saints getting a lot of field goal attempts actually in this game. He's Blake Group is one of my favorite streamers this week. I have him at number 9. And last but not least, number 10 is going to be, I can't find him. Here it is. No. He's on a bye. Oh, I might have lost him on there. Oh, no, he is there. Oh, Nick Folk. This guy, no matter what the Patriots offense does, if they look bad or not, against the Colts, he always gets kicks. And he always makes kicks, no matter how old he gets, no matter what it is. Nick Folk, I have at number 10 this week as my streamer kicker. So again, guys, Jason Myers bye. Cameron Dicker bye. Tyler Bass, not a streamer kicker. Jason Sanders should be owned. Graham Gano is no good. Daniel Carlson is owned. The 4 buys at the bottom for the Bucks, Seattle, Browns, and Chargers. No good. I'm not even putting the Cowboys defense in the top 5 this week versus the Niners. Patriots defense can honestly go away. Oh, I had a Jets already. Okay, well, that was there. Jags D is going to struggle versus the Bills. Bills may struggle versus the Jags. Chiefs play Minnesota. Could be a shootout game, so I don't like any of these defenses down here. I love the 5 streamers that I have up on the board. If these guys are on your wire tonight, you should be targeting the Lions, the Broncos, the Saints, the Jets, and the Texans 100%. And my favorite 2 kickers are Riley Patterson and Evan McPherson. So that is it for all my tiers, guys. I did quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, defense, and kickers today. Thank you guys for watching. If you are new to the channel, make sure you scroll down, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. It helps me a lot trying to bring you the best fantasy football content to help you win your leagues. And tomorrow will be my stardom sit-ums of running back, wide receivers, tight ends. And I will catch you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.